Guys, my name is Jamie and today we are going to do an album tier ranking for Swallow the Sun. Now, Swallow the Sun are absolutely a fantastic band. They are indeed one of my favorite bands of all time. They are a melodic doom metal band from Finland, so they're a Finnish metal band and I absolutely love them. You know what, there's not one bad song from Swallow the Sun, to be honest, because everything they touch turns into gold. It's just amazing. They provide atmosphere, they provide melody as well. They at times are extreme, but they also provide that doom element. Today we are ranking all 6 albums for Swallow the Sun. I love all these albums, I really do, and it's gonna be so hard to actually rank. To me, I think they all deserve to be in God tier because they are all fucking amazing. So let's get started. Mikko is the lead singer of Swallow the Sun. He's got amazing vocals. Really reminds me of vocalists such as Michael from Opeth. He's got those really deep guttural growls as well, but he also has got such a really nice clean vocals. Like, he does have a wonderful voice. So the albums we got When the Morning Came, When Shadows Forced into the Light, Ghosts of Loss, Hope, Emerald Forest and the Blackbird, Songs from the North, and we got New Moon. We got a few albums to rank, and you know what, first of all, let's go to dog shit tier. So there's nothing in dog shit tier. Nothing deserves to be in dog shit tier. Swallow the Sun are a band that, to me, never has a bad song. Like, every single song I've heard by Swallow the Sun, it's either good or it's either fucking great. There's nothing in dog shit tier. Alright, let's go on to C tier. So the only album I could say was C tier would maybe be the third album, Hope. Very enjoyable album, but songs like These Hours of Despair, Hope, Too Cold for Tears, Empty Skies, and the last song, Doomed to Walk for Earth. But I just feel that there's something missing within the production. It's still quite atmospheric, but I just feel the albums before that were so much better and the albums after that were so much better. That's why Hope is going to be in C. I really do enjoy the album, I listen to it a lot, but I just feel that all the other albums are a lot stronger than Hope. So I'd say that Hope is probably the weakest Swallow the Sun album in my opinion, but I still absolutely love it. In B tier, I'd probably put New Moon. Look, New Moon is a fantastic album. Mikko's vocals are absolutely astounding in this album. Absolutely love it. Love how heavy and gritty this album is as well. It's fantastic. Now, Kai Hato, who you may know from Winter Sun and Nightwish, was also the drummer for Swallow the Sun as well. He was a drummer for a few years. And I think this was his debut album as well. And you can really tell because the drums in this were absolutely fantastic. Now, Pasi was a fantastic drummer as well before Kai came in. But yeah, there was something different with this album. The drums overall were very different. But yeah, you got amazing songs like Falling Blood, Heaven's Cry Blood, absolutely amazing song. Servant of Sorrow and Weight of the Dead are amazing songs as well. Yeah, I just feel New Moon is a lot better than Hope, breathing its own life. Swallow the Sun, after Plague of Butterflies, came back with a vengeance. Even the self-titled track New Moon is a fantastic song as well. I'm happy if it stays in B, and I think which would go in B tier as well would probably be Emerald Forest and Blackbird. Look, I think it's in the same sort of caliber as New Moon. It's an enjoyable album. Love April 14th. I love Cathedral Wars featuring Annette as well. That is absolutely fantastic song. Loving how melodic it is. Hearts Wide Shut, an amazing song. Overall, very atmospheric, quite heavy as well. Swallow the Sun evolving throughout this album. Definitely a fantastic album to listen to. Just close your eyes and delve into how good this album is. I feel it might be slightly better than New Moon. Night Will Forgive Us, absolutely amazing song. Loving the guitar melodies. What a way to, kick off an album. The self-titled track, Emerald Forest and a Blackbird. Absolutely amazing song, around 10 minutes. So I think that deserves to be in B tier. So we'll move up to A tier. Plague of Butterflies isn't even an album. I'd say it's an EP, but it's got one of the best songs of Swallow the Sun. It's about 33 minutes long. Plague of Butterflies. Absolutely amazing song. The story of it is fantastic. It's about a guy that loses his wife in the forest. He's trying to search for his wife. He goes back in town, and all of a sudden there's a big virus that infects the town, and the only creatures that don't get the virus are the butterflies and the man himself that is still searching for his wife. After everyone dies in the town, he finally sees his wife again return, and it's such a beautiful song. Absolutely an awesome song. There are some really fast elements throughout the song, a lot faster than usual Swallow the Sun songs, but it's 33 minutes of just absolutely beautiful, chaotic music as well. So yeah, I'm gonna put Plague of the Butterflies in A tier. The EP has also got a few songs from the first album, The Morning Never Came, and that is Through Her Silvery Body, Out of This Gloomy Light Swallow, Under the Waves. And that was interesting how they put that on the EP as well, and this is why it's a pretty powerful EP. I think it might have been the remastered editions or something like that, but damn, it's a very enjoyable EP. So yeah, that goes to A tier for sure. I don't think it's fair that we actually put EP in the album rankings, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think it's fair to put Plague of the Butterflies in any tier because it's an EP and it's not an actual album. So we'll move on to the A tier stuff. Alright, so A tier would be their newest album, When Shadows Forced into Light. Fantastic album it is. So it's probably the best 2019 album I've heard, just because I'm so biased to Swallow the Sun. It's really quite doomy as well. The Crimson Crown, absolutely fantastic song. Firelights, Upon the Water, just incredible songs. Now Miko incorporates the cleaner vocals as well throughout this album, but he also incorporates those really aggressive, harsh vocals as well. They can incorporate some beautiful melodies throughout their music. Overall, this showcases what Swallow the Sun is now. How they can also be light and how they can also be heavy in the same song. They are really good at doing that. When a shadow is forced into a light would definitely be A tier material. I don't think that album is better than the 3 albums that I'm gonna put on, just because these albums are absolutely amazing. So in A tier, Ghosts of Loss. Ghosts of Loss, yeah, just a fantastic album. It is one of my favorites for sure. So Ghosts of Loss, I love the song The Giant. It's about 12 minutes long. It's so juicy, it's so epic. Descending Winters, Ghost of Laura Palmer, absolutely amazing song. Gloom, Beauty and Despair as well. I just feel that the other 2 albums are a lot stronger in my opinion. Their first album and Songs from the North. Ghosts of Loss is such an amazing album. It incorporates the elements of death metal, doom metal, and the drumming in this is just fantastic. Pussy's just an amazing drummer. The deep down tuned guitars as well create that eerie atmospheric vibe. One of the best Swallow the Sun albums for sure. More harsher vocals. In the early days, Miko just incorporated those harsher vocals instead of those cleaner vocals. He incorporated a few cleans on this album, but it was a very heavy album as well. I love this album, I really do. I actually want to put this in God tier now. I want to put all 3 in God tier. I just feel that maybe these 2 albums, The Morning Never Came and Songs from the North, 1, 2 and 3, are slightly better. Alright, so in God tier, I'm gonna have to say Songs from the North, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, this album is just amazing. It's amazing. Because Swallow the Sun showcase 3 different sides of their sounds. They do. So they incorporate the evolving Swallow the Sun in disc 1. With songs like Silver Bullets, Rooms and Shadows, Heartstrings Shattering, The Memory of Light, all these amazing songs incorporate those clean and harsh aggressive vocals by Miko. And then in the second part of the album, you get a nice acoustic, you get all clean vocals by Miko. His vocals are really good. They're not the best, but they are very good in my opinion. This is why I love this album, because I love the lovely acoustic vibe, the nice soft drumming throughout some of these songs. Heart of a Cold White Land, Away, Pray for Winds to Come. Last song, Autumn Fire, absolutely amazing. But when what happens, you get a whole 360 where Swallow the Sun then become none other than the most evilest doom metal band you could ever imagine. How heavy and gritty this third part of the album is just absolutely nuts. It's a thing called Funeral Doom, and Swallow the Sun do Funeral Doom so well. They incorporate these Mikko's most aggressive and harsher vocals you could ever imagine is in the third part of this album. You got songs like The Gathering of Black Moths, the 13-minute slow downbeat song and downtuned guitars, which is so damn heavy it's like the weight is going to crush you. Empires of Loneliness, slightly faster. And then you got this amazing song at the end to just end Songs from the North, The Clouds Prepare for Battle. Now overall, this album goes on for 2 hours and 34 minutes. It's a very long album, very long, and long songs as well, especially in the third part of the album. My favorite would be the first part and the third part. The second part, with the acoustic section, I'm alright with that. I'm alright, but I love the first part and third part. The Funeral Doom elements that Swallow the Sun provide to the listener. It's absolute. This is probably the heaviest stuff I've heard by Swallow the Sun. It's an amazing journey you're going through, especially when you listen to Songs from the North. So I'd have to say probably the best album by Swallow the Sun would maybe be The Morning Never Came. Look, this is the first album they released, and holy shit, this is absolutely amazing. It's an absolutely amazing album. It's about an hour long. You got amazing songs like Through a Silvery Body, Out of This Gloomy Light, Swallow, Silence of the Wound, Hold This Woe, Under the Waves, The Morning Never Came, all these amazing gems as well. Just a fucking fantastic album. So coherent. Mikko only incorporates a few clean vocals through one song, which is okay, which is really good. It really matches it. But yeah, this is a lot faster. It's a lot faster album. And this was the first ever album, and I think it definitely put Swallow the Sun to the ears for a lot of people, because this is absolutely a fantastic album and I absolutely love it. And this is why it's probably my favorite album by Swallow the Sun. Pretty happy with my ranking. So in C is Hope. I'm pretty happy with C, although I wouldn't mind moving Hope up to B. You know what, fuck it. I'm gonna move Hope up to B because Hope is still an amazing album, and I think they're all lined up with New Moon. I'm gonna switch it over to the last, is the B tier. Yeah, I don't think anything deserves in C actually. B, they're all pretty good. They're all pretty good. A is amazing, and God tier is just absolute God tier. So in B tier, I would have Hope, New Moon, Emerald Forest, and the Blackbird. A is When the Shadow is Forced into the Light, Ghosts of Loss, and God tier would no doubt be Songs from the North and The Morning Never Came. So guys, that's the album ranking I have for Swallow the Sun. If you're a Swallow the Sun fan, comment below your favorite album as well. And keep discussion going in the comment section below. And also comment below if you've never heard of this band before and you want to check them out after my album rankings. So guys, subscribe if you want, drop a like, and I will see you in the next one.